Hi, this is Osman. I'm a master level energy healer with telepathic capabilities, specializing in critical care recovery and terminal illnesses. I'm also an advanced level yoga and meditation teacher. Be sure to visit my website yogawellness786.com to get more information on my services as well as contact information. And remember that all my therapies are natural based and not a replacement for medical treatment. If you have a medical condition, be sure to consult with a qualified and licensed medical professional in your locality. So I wanted to discuss addictions, and can yoga and meditation help you overcome your addiction, and how is this possible? So firstly, there is no magic pill where you get a certain protocol of yoga, you do that and your addictions are gone. Because today in society, unfortunately, a large majority of people and more people are becoming addicted to intoxicants, and the legal intoxicants, I'm talking about, like alcohol, pharmaceutical drugs, tranquilizers, calming, medications, and legal drugs or pharmaceutical drugs doesn't mean it's not a drug, and that it is not addictive. They are also addictive, and of course there is the addictive drugs as well. Can yoga and meditation help you? It is one of the best tools to utilize to overcome your addictions, but you have to remember that it is only a supportive tool. It is an amazing supportive tool, but it is only, the core is, number one, you have to also have medical intervention when you want to wean yourself off any addiction, because you have to consult with your doctor, because you have to understand what are the side effects, what are the withdrawal symptoms, and you can't cold turkey, withdraw yourself from some of the intoxicants, even if it's coffee, right? If you just pull off, it can really upset your state of mind and affect the harmony of your day-to-day activities, where it can negatively impact on your important relationships as well as in your career or work, right? And put you into mood swings, and you may get fired, at a crucial point in your life, when you can't afford, to lose your stable income. Because these days it is becoming, unemployment is becoming a real fear, where more companies are outsourcing their core functions as opposed to getting employees, and using artificial intelligence or software solutions, where they had a person or a group of people, because it's much cheaper. So instead of me hiring an accountant, it's easier for me to use a software, because the software now, accounting software, are so advanced that you don't even have to be, you don't even have to have any extensive knowledge, or even almost no knowledge in accounting, right? You just go for some training and use the support, and eventually you learn how to, interact with your software. So you're gonna, lose your job, right? And so forth, if you just do things saying, I've now got the tool of yoga. And yes, yoga and meditation can help reduce your cortisol levels, make you calmer, and give you a stronger willpower, and help you to become more intentional, and also evolve you to a level, slightly higher level. It helps, and in the higher levels, you find that the need for intoxicants as a psychological support structure is no more necessary, because you have been releasing the baggages, through your yogic practices. That's what the yogic practice is going to help you to release the baggage in your subconscious mind. Very often it is the problems in your subconscious mind that's creating the addictive habit, right? There's something in your subconscious that's making you heavily addicted, to something. Oh, it's just plain, the addictive properties of what you are, playing with or consuming, right, on a regular basis. So in addition to the withdrawal symptoms and the medical intervention, I would say the most important is your intention. If no matter all the support, all the withdrawals, and all the yoga, all the meditation, all these things not going to help if you don't want to leave it. You must be the one to decide, I definitely want to and seriously want to get rid of this because it's causing XYZ problems in my life. If it is not causing XYZ problem in your life, it's not going to be easy for you to leave it, right? Typically, like people wants to give up alcohol, and I would say it is not a problem in their life. They are social drinkers, and yes, of course, they have a party and so forth. But I hear, some people in some podcasts, they've given up alcohol and they're no more, drinking alcohol anymore. And they've got this huge wine cellar, and they still have a bar, for the guests. I mean, that's good, you can do that. But this is not very realistic because you are successful in your career, right? You're successful financially. You have a stable family life and a stable social life, and you are, pretty healthy as well. And it's not something that's negatively impacting in any aspect that is visible to us, the outside world, right? Maybe this is something that you feel you want to do, right, on your own. This is not practical because you're putting yourself through a dry patch, and maybe you're having, some change in your lifestyle, and you're making some sacrifices, and you're missing out on, certain relaxation and entertainment and, the partying that you used to enjoy, right? Unnecessarily, because there isn't something really intrinsically negative, and it will not work. But good luck to you. I mean, you have a choice. You want to give it up to you. there's nothing negative, that's happening. There's no positive, but you still want to, give it up. Good luck to you. But in those type of cases, it's not going to work, right? Generally speaking, you're going to go back. You're going to start because you're going to notice that is not really something. Your subconscious mind going to get you back. So in those cases, it's not really, some major addiction, right? But the addiction on its own, it needs also the component of you and something that is negatively impacting your life in some serious way, right? That needs urgent attention, right? Maybe to your health, maybe financially, or maybe socially, maybe in your family, and then it is something that you need to address as well. And yoga and meditation is an amazing supportive tool that I believe that can bring you to the point where we can say you can cure addiction. Because one of the things as an energy healer that I can assist with and remove is addictions. Where someone is so addicted, they have a problem, they want to quit and they cannot quit. I can help them with energy healing to bring them to the point where they start having strength in order to be able to utilize the other tools that they were unable to do so previously in a balanced manner, and then eventually successfully quit something that, everything else that they tried. And even if it is not even, it can even be involuntary. So sometimes family members have a certain black sheep in the family that is in serious trouble. If they don't quit, it's going to be danger to their own life, and they don't want to quit, right? That person doesn't want. So I can do the energy healing where they gain certain strength, and then they come to a point where they can become aware of what's happening. But at the end of the day, that person needs to still make that decision himself. You have to decide. If he decides that he doesn't want to, no energy healing, nothing can assist. So I can bring that, about to bring the person to the stage where he can now go for counseling, and the counselor can speak to him. But in the end, he must decide on his own, and only after he decides will this work, right? That he wants to pass, and he must know why. He must have a strong enough why, right, to want to quit it for the rest of his life, right, before he does it. So I hope that information helps you. Take care of yourself always.